Okay, I'm gonna kind of skip the pleasantries here and get right to the chase. It has genuinely never been more over for Astralis than it is right now. What we watched today in the IEM Dallas closed qualifiers was legitimately embarrassing for one of the most successful and storied organizations in the history of Counter-Strike, even the entirety of esports. Still, with one of the very best players to ever touch this game playing good Counter-Strike, this team is the most insufferably bad watch in Tier 1. It legitimately hurts me to watch Astralis play Counter-Strike. They need to blow this roster to Kingdom Come and start over. So let's take a second and look in grotesque detail at everything Astralis did wrong in this blowout loss versus Heroic. Welcome back to the channel. My name is LionHeartZ. Before we get started, make sure you guys take a second, leave a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as it helps out immensely in the YouTube algorithm. Also, PGL Cluj-Napoca, the playoffs start tonight. I will be co-streaming as much of the playoff games as I can, schedule permitting, so come join me over on twitch.tv/LionHeartZCS2. Follow me there to catch me watching the games live. And before we get started, let's go ahead and thank today's sponsor. That's right, this video is sponsored by Skin Club. They're one of the most popular case opening sites in the scene with over 100 custom cases backed by their provably fair system. You can open cases individually or wager your winnings against other users in case battles, either with players around the world or privately with bots if you want to avoid being smurfed outside of Premier as well. But wait, there's more. Skin Club runs monthly events with free rewards to earn, free daily cases, and if you don't like what you earned, you can always go for a cheeky little upgrade to get something you do. If you want to play on Skin Club, you can do so at the top link in the description down below and get a 7% deposit bonus when you top off your account with credit card, crypto, or the 5,000 Peach 50 sand dunes in your inventory. Please gamble responsibly and only do so if you are over 18 and live in a country or jurisdiction that doesn't restrict gambling. Gambling can be an addiction, and you should never gamble for the purposes of making profit. Only wager what you are comfortable losing. If you or a loved one are suffering from gambling addiction in the US or Canada, you can reach out to 1-800-GAMBLER toll-free to get help. I want you to be safe and healthy always, so seek help if you need it. And thank you to Skin Club for sponsoring this video. Okay, so it was 13-3 on Mirage. It was 13-2 on Nuke. Astralis got obliterated by Heroic. Now, Heroic are a better team than Astralis. Just like straight up. A better team with a better in-game leader who play better Counter-Strike with better structure. No, Senpai's is not better than Device, but he plays a very similar playstyle. And more importantly, he's playing on a team that seems to enjoy and actually like winning Counter-Strike games. I know it's kind of a foreign concept at this point, but they do like doing that. Now, for the sake of fairness, I will throw out a few qualifiers. One, this was an online qualifying game. Online Counter-Strike is not the same as LAN Counter-Strike. That is plainly obvious, and it's always possible in an online game for you to not bring your same Counter-Strike that you would at a LAN event, get caught off guard, and get eliminated. That's 100% true. But this was the last chance qualifier for IEM Dallas, one of the premier events on the calendar, and Astralis lost to Heroic, were eliminated from contention, and will not be appearing at that event now. So this is a very important game for Astralis to win. IEM Dallas matters a lot on the calendar. It's good for the VRS standings. Not being there is a huge blow to the organization, and that makes this loss doubly bad, even more so than it already would be just on the face of it. So let's talk about what went wrong. Well, the biggest issue for Astralis is their incredible lack of team play. They get off to a pretty good start here on Mirage. They win back the 4 spot on the second round after losing the pistol, so they have some economic advantage. They forced Heroic into a pretty bad 4 spy on the following round. All you have to do is isolate these picks, make sure that the trades don't come through too vehemently for the Ts, and don't concede too much map control. Pretty simple stuff. And I like how Astralis go about this initially. You have Device in window with the scout holding top mid, Stown goes out through connector, starts creeping up for the flashbang and to clear top mid, then you have Yabby on cat watching for underpass. And it all goes well, right? Stown gets a double kill on some pies and X-Flound, Yabby covering underpass, takes care of Youngster. Tanir does get one back because Stown's out of ammo, spraying the Deagle, that's fine. But we pause right here, right? 4v2 up against 2 players with Deagles. This should be an unlosable round. Now, Device, what the fuck are you doing jumping out a window with the scout right here? Underpass is not clear. What are you doing? There is no reason for you to be jumping out window right now like that, so you just give LNZ a free pick. But hey, listen, we're fine, still a 3v2, you know they don't have guns, all you have to do is, try your best not to give any 1v1s, or if you do, trade them out, and then cover the bomb sites. Now, it's just a preference thing. I don't like that Astralis are focused on holding mid here. They're not paying attention to the bomb sites at all. Personally, I'd rather, 2 players hold B, 1 play passive A. Just don't give up a bomb plan in this situation. That's pretty catastrophic. But anyway, LNZ's rotating back around mid. All he has to do here is, not get any kills, but, he gets the one shot on Cadian. Doesn't get traded out right away. No big deal. But in the meantime, because both players are in mid, free bomb plan for Tennir. Just, conceded that bomb plan for nothing. And now Tennir has room to operate in the 2v1. Hits a great deagle shot on Yabby, who was lit. And now it's 1v1. And it's Stair with an AK, full utility. He's got everything on his side to make this clutch happen. Tennir's down onto 20 health. This should be a situation where Stair clutches up. Very good clutch player. When I was going to play out, Stair's over on the bomb side now. He drops the smoke, and he's not even covered by it before Tennir takes the peek. He didn't move. He just stood on the smoke and died. Now again, we are all about fairness here. Couple rounds later, nice little a-hold here. They shut down the heroic attack. They slow things down nicely. Device hits some nice shots. You have a Stown on a late flank through T-spawn. Good stuff. And going into the next round, heroic their money's pretty broken again. All you gotta do here is not concede another low buy Astralis. And Stown got himself an early pickup mid. I like how Astralis are denying the mid control here. So honestly, it's a good setup. You got the 5v4 situation. Stown gets a double on the LNZs. Now 5v3. Once again, at this point, shouldn't be a losable round. Now, Stown, I feel like you're a little bit separated from your teammates here, but you're not really protected against the swing. You go down to X-Flow's Tech 9. So if we pause here, this is simply bad team play. Stown is separated from his teammates. There is no possibility for an Astralis trade or deny or utility to help him. He's pretty much taking an isolated 1v1. Yes, there's a player connector. Yes, there's a player cat. They are not actively in a position to help Stown unless someone wide swings all the way to boxes, something that they simply would not do. So Stown goes down without any possibility of a trade. Okay, not the end of the world, right? All you have to do is just not concede anymore. X-Cloud picks up the op off the ground, takes out Device, and then Yabby misses every goddamn shot so Youngster can take the reswing, and that's 3 picks for Heroic pretty much instantaneously. Oh, wait, sorry. Make that 4 because Cadian gets popped by Tennir. So, from a 5v3 to a 1v3 in an instant, because Astralis were separated, not playing around each other in a low buy round, where they had every single advantage, and once again, should not be losing this round, basically ever. In the next round, I have nothing else to really add here. I think this is a perfectly fine A-hold from Astralis once again. It's a quick A hit from Heroic. They managed to get control of the site. They have Astralis back down behind the utility. Stair takes a double kill before he goes down, and Astralis play around the smokes well enough. Cadian gets a good shot through the smoke on the bomb planter. That strands the bomb in the open. It leaves Heroic in a bad position to fend off this retake. Astralis win the round. Now, the problem is that Astralis need to find a way to win 2 rounds in a row at some point, and once again, Heroic don't have any money, so this should be easy, right? There's no way Astralis are gonna lose another force buy, right? Yeah? Oh no. I submit the following evidence without commentary or critique. You can decide for yourself whether this is painful or not. Yep. Flashing over to Nuke. We won't spend too much time here because this Nuke game was a miserable watch. Here's some examples of Astralis just fucking things up because that's the ongoing theme right now. They have the A site, right? They took the A site. They get the picks. They get things down to a 3v2. This again, just a situation Astralis should be converting at like a 90% clip. But they do something here that I both love and hate. They wait. They wait to plant the bomb because they have plenty of time on the clock. No need to be hasty, right? Figure out what exactly the heroic players are doing. The problem is they wait just simply too damn long. Almost 30 seconds. They're giving so much time for Sunpius and Youngster to work their way around, start catching them up on off angles. And the problem is, during that, they don't really do anything with it. They just hold angles. They're not trying to retake space, rotate down to lower. They're still going A. They're not even going to really worry about lobby other than device jiggling HUD, which just gives so much room for the heroic players to work, to find gaps. It gets even worse, right? Because they're eventually going to start working into the bomb side to get the bomb down, and then they leave Squeaky wide open. Nobody watching Squeaky, nobody watching Vent's side. You have Stown watching Heaven, you have Stare watching like passive for Mini, and then device jiggling HUD. So Youngster's able to walk all the way onto the bomb site, cross hut, get all the way to the back of the bomb site with nobody knowing he's there. Now, only gets one kill before he gets traded out, but the fact he got there in the first place is ridiculous. And then that gives time for Sunpius to walk back to Heaven. He's got him on split angles. They're never looking Heaven again, and he just nails the double kill, gets full control of the bomb site, and gets a clutch defuse with like 1 second left. It's a comedy of errors. It's insane how bad this is. These are pub, rookie, gold Nova mistakes. Okay, just one more example, and then we'll move on, because there's only so much this I can stomach, right? It's 6-0, Astralis have yet to win a round. They're going to go for a fast upper pop. Not a bad plan. The problem is how they decide to use their utility or not use it here. Because right away, I think their plan was to go super fast. And if you want to go fast upper, you throw this hot Molotov, the one they do throw. It is faster with the compromise that it does not cover the entirety of top hut. As you can see, Youngster is able to sit on the corner and not be caught out. But they don't go fast. They don't follow up the utility, whether it be from counter utility from the CTs or what. They're not actually going for the fast A. So if you were going to go for a delayed upper hit, which is what you're forced into, you should be throwing either another hut Molotov, the one you throw from the vents that covers the entirety of top hut, or at least be aware that your Molotov is not going to fully cover it. That's not what happens. It ends up being that delayed A hit, and as you can see, there's just not that much further utility layered into the take. There's only one more Molotov for backside, one flash, and then take goes off. And the one thing I want to highlight here, before things fall apart, is look that Stown and Device still have multiple nades in hand. That means that Astralis had enough utility to layer things into a more complicated A-take. And when you watch the best nuke teams in the world, you see how much more utility gets sent in. Navi's really good at this. Eternal Fire's really good at this. Spirit even do this exceptionally well. If you're a good nuke team, you know that you need layers upon layers of flashes, Molotovs, secondary smokes, nades as you clear out to actually get rid of some of these sheltered positions that the CTs sit in, or going A is next to untenable. This is too simplistic, it's underbaked, it's underdeveloped, and it causes the round to get crushed immediately. It's just symptomatic of bad team management. I don't know what the coach is doing, I sure as hell don't know what Cadian is doing, but this team is just uncoordinated. It's unsophisticated. It's too reliant on someone like Device or Yabby or Stown to carry them through rounds or Stare to get miracle clutches. That's all the team is banking on. And when they don't get it, it looks utterly disastrous. Yeah, I don't know, man. Astralis, I don't know if there's time to change things before the Austin Major. I don't know off the top of my head. I don't even know where they should go. Other pundits have suggested maybe bring in Snappy, maybe you even seek out Hooksy, but something. The Cadian system is not working. I think it's even deeper than that. I have not seen anything over like the last 6 months from Stown or Yabby that gives me any confidence that they are going to be the top 20 caliber players that they have promised to be in the past, and that makes their contracts even more suspect. Device continues to be good. He's still going to be a great player. I think he can be a top 20 player in the world still, if not better. He's shown that potential, but this system does nothing to highlight, push him into the moment to succeed, or do anything to uplift him. And it's just kind of sad to see that another one of the truly great players is just kind of spinning the wheels instead of contending for championships. The state of Astralis is truly sad, to the point that I can't even really make a joke out of it. It's legitimately depressing to me that this is where this organization is at. It's incompetence and malpractice on the level of NIP, if not possibly worse, for the sake of where Astralis were even like 3-4 years ago. And they're not going to make this major the way things are going. And how many majors is that now? 3 straight? It's not good. It's not good. It's time to blow it up. Anyways, Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All that good stuff. It helps out immensely the YouTube algorithms. Thank you for doing it. Thank you to Skin Club for sponsoring this video. If you use the top link in the description, you get a 7% deposit bonus. The next time you fill up, please gamble safely and responsibly. Thank you to my channel members, Justin, Jesse, Furley, Milan Berta, Bubblesj, Dr. Cocktor, Patatas Kaftesi, PTR, B1 Games, Cody Foxworthy, and Justin Vegt. If you want to become a channel member, you can do so at the link in the description down below. For $5 a month, you can support me directly and get your name at the end of videos just like this, as well as a role in our community Discord. Thank you to our channel members. I'll be co-streaming PGO Cluj-Napoca over at twitch.tv/LionHeartZ. Come and follow and join me for some of that hot, nasty action. I'll see you guys soon with some recaps coming at you. Peace.